What's up, you guys? Welcome to Dion0026 channel. I want to thank you all for who had tuned in and watched my last video. I had that link in the description. As you all know, I had a fish that went MIA. That guy is no longer with us. And with that being said, I felt like I needed to beef my numbers up. So I did a little switching around. I had a couple fish that was basically show males or adult males who go into the gladiator aquarium and be a contestant. So I figured I'd go ahead and change things up a bit, add more stock. Maybe it gives the opportunity to change the tank boss. If it is aggression, maybe if it is a fish being a bully, maybe a fish very monstrous eating fish. I have no idea what happened to my missing fish. If you all been following my channel, you noticed about a week ago I had a Cichlids Rhoadesi that was brutally murdered. Indeed, that was a fact. That was inside of my aquarium that I had to go ahead and throw out because it had no eyes. It just been, you know, devoured. So I beefed up my stock up a little bit. In this video, I'm gonna go into it, showing you the fish I added inside of the aquarium. I had a breeding project that was going on with the Tangerine Tiger. If you all know what that hap is. I had 4 females and a backup male and a breeder male inside of a 40-gallon. With the male, he had basically ate or threatened all the females to the point they lost the will to live. African cichlid aggression can be deadly if not taken care of. Sometimes we can't even notice these things unless we're sitting in front of our tank watching them steady chasing. So that project is no longer going on. I think I do have one female that's holding. I have in a 10-gallon. She looks pretty much beat up, almost dead, but her mouth is clamped. She's in a 10-gallon. So we'll see later on down the road if she makes it or not. But let's go ahead and turn this around. I want to show you guys the new stock. And hopefully, again, this will change my tank boss. Maybe it'll ease the aggression because I'm going back to overstocking. This is a 125-gallon Buccocohromis aquarium, which was about 25 haps in there, but I think I beefed it up to about almost 28, 30, give or take. I do water changes every week. I just got done doing water changes on my tanks. I have grow outs, a lot going on right now, but stay tuned. So behind me we have the 125-gallon right here, showing you some very good, clean, clear water. They looking pretty good, I would say. But let's go ahead and jump in depth and see what's going on, what I have added inside this aquarium. So let me pick out the fish that I have in here that we added and see how things are going. Give me a second to bear catch the fish that I've added. Alright. Alright, so there go one, the Buccocohromis Tangerine Tiger, the one I was telling you about that kills his females. He doesn't know how to treat a lady, so he's back in here as a contender inside of the African Cichlid aquarium. Probably pushing 5 inches. For sure, male, definitely colored. Looks pretty good. He's holding his own. I love him to death. Also, I added in Mdoka White lip. Was getting harassed by this female dolphin a little bit, but the Mdoka White lip is doing pretty good. Hopefully that dolphin is a non-issue. It is a female, so I'm not pretty much worried about it. He's just new to the tank, more or less, and he'll get himself together and establish dominance in the ranks. If not, his fate will be in his hands. As you see, that female dolphin is the only one about giving him trouble. Very odd and he's allowing that, but maybe she feels that that's a female. I'm not sure. So that's our Mdoka White lip in there. Like the Giselle wants to knock up on him as well. Who else have I added in? So that's 2. Oh, and this big boy right here, that is the Buccocohromis Rhoadesi. No, that's the Buccocohromis Rhoadesi yellow, to be exact. That's a male. from Southeast Cichlids. I would talk about that, but I'm gonna leave that a little blunt. I want to thank that guy for looking out for me down there at the Cichlid Shack, man. Got some good fish, man. Southeast Cichlid. I'll leave it at that. But anyway, this guy right here is every bit pushing 7 inches. He's definitely gonna be a contender inside of this tank. It's my trout right there. He's definitely gonna give him the run for the money. The trout gets super large, but that Buccocohromis Rhoadesi yellow has grown substantially fast, and he's been enjoyable to the aquarium ever since I got him. I mean, put him in here. Him and the Venustas had kicked it off for a little bit. You know, a little angry, fighting, but they seemed like they calmed down. I did a little water change, and everybody seemed to get pretty much comfortable. But for the time being, you see, it's gonna be a little aggression. Looks like the next in the Duet fire hat. He was giving a little bit of the Tangerine Tiger some fight. They do look pretty much similar, except the Tiger has a little bit more better striping on him. If we can get to him. Giving the little new guys a little heat. But those are my new guys. I can't believe how much poop I had behind this 3D background. So I did a water change. I went ahead and like kind of pushed on the background to clear things up a bit back there and moved all that poop forward. And looked like it did pretty good. The water looked pretty clear. You're wondering what's that beautiful fish called? That's the Malawi thick lip Aculus. One of my all-stars right now. Seeing this guy color out from nothing. It's pretty cool having him around. It's my Buccocohromis Rhoadesi. I guess it's turned to a stock list and an update. That's my leptonauts, or I'm sorry, my Tetrastigma autopharynx back there. Starting to get him a little color on him. Pretty beautiful fish. And that's that Giselle, Placidochromis. Giselle. Beautiful shimmering. Here's the Exochromis Anageneus. Been pretty good. Expecting that thing to turn out to be a male. See a little egg spots coming in, very faint, but definitely not as big, so got a lot of ways to grow. A yellow hap is pretty darn cool. Since Bubba done popped in, that's Bubba. He's a little fat right now. He has some of that north end. He's a big boy. It's a Nemachromis species. Cousin to the Venustas. The Lenny. The Polystigma. And the Phosphochromis, he comes through kicking up some sand. He's been doing pretty good, but he lost a lot of color. He's really more colored up in the morning. That's for sure. Speaking about the Venustas, he's looking pretty good. His yellow is look kind of greenish today. Very lovable guy. He's a tank boss for sure. He can be a dick whenever he wants. That's a Priorbitalis right there. It's all silver right now, but it turns out to be a very big, colorful as it gets older. My wife calls it the alien. Like that in the Dewey Fire happened. Let's give my Tangerine Tiger some fight. Smell blue eye hap, a Cyanochromis or electric blue. That's a lot of names. My Maury dolphin. Pretty cool guy. As I have his hump. Then again, he's not even really that big. He's just pushing 4 inches. Wanted to give me a nice one from James Largo at the Cichlid chat. That guy has a stupid way of doing business right now. But he likes to charge you $80 for shipping. I mean, a minimum purchase of $80. My tank is pretty much full. I just wanted to buy one fish for $60. I mean, I still got to pay the $60 shipping. I don't see the problem. I mean, people get big time. They do it however they want to do it, I guess. I don't understand how you treat a loyal customer who spend good money. I spent over $500 with him before. I don't understand how I don't meet the criteria just to be able to say, hey man, sell me one $60 fish and I pay the $60 shipping. You know, I don't understand. He doesn't want to go out his way, I guess, for little old me. But it's alright. Hopefully my dolphin will get a hump. He got a lot of babies he gave me. A little polystigma. Buccocohromis Rhoadesi. He's starting to cuddle up, get into his element. About 5 inches. Very active boy. Really hard to get a shot on him. Definitely one of my faves as they mature and get their color. Fusco is a cousin to the Mdoka species as well. To the Mdoka Fusco tetanidis. To the Venustus polystigma. He's a tank boss all by himself. He can be a real prick. A Malawi eye bottom. He colors up, colors down, depending on how he feel his mood. It's a male. That's an Autopharynx Mabumbo. Big spot hat. He a little guy, he got some good colors on him already. I love them as they get big. Moving along. It's my only peacock in here. Raised them for so small. Live fish direct. He actually supposed to be sold months ago, but not now. I fell in love with him. I guess he's doing well in the Hap tank, man. Them OBs are aggressive. They can hold their own, that's for sure. Those rocks are fake too. Those are universal rocks. That matches the universal rocks 3D background back there. It's pretty good. Oh, they go a Malawi hawk right there. Pretty sure that's a female. Oh, there's my VC10 right there. If I didn't show you already, that's some nice big lips from the Cichlid shack. Cichlid shack does got some nice fish. That Rhoadesi came from there too. That trout came from the Cichlid shack. Big sexy, my wife calls him. That redfin bulleye. I like the redfin bulleye, but he just looks so ashy to me for a red fish. I wish there was a way I can get that red and blue to pop more. But it's alright. Kind of remind me of an Oscar anyway. He's a big boy. That's my update, you guys. Hope y'all enjoy it. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Yickadee!